Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing, demoing and comparing this beautiful eyeshadow palette by the brand Pat McGrath. If that is something you would like to see, I invite you to please keep on watching. This is the Mothership Rose Decadence. This is the 6-pan shadow palette. This eyeshadow palette doesn't have the Astro Blitz formula in it, but it does have beautiful metallics and mattes. This palette will help you to create beautiful eye looks without having to work too much. Let's talk about the price of this palette. This is the $65 palette. I bought it throughout Pat McGrath website and I was able to get the 10% off. That was a good deal. 10% is something, at least it helped me with the taxes. When I was looking at the picture from this palette, I was worried that it might have repeat shades from the other two Divine Rose palettes, the 1 and the 2, but that wasn't the case. This eyeshadow palette is beautiful, it has no repeats, and you can get beautiful eye looks with this. Now let's talk about the formula of this palette. It's just like the other Pat McGrath eyeshadows. The mattes are really soft and really buttery. They are really easy to blend. They do have a little bit of kickback, but that is because they are super soft and you need to be careful when you dip your brush in the shadow. But other than that, the mattes are beautiful. The metallics as well, they are also beautiful. Now let's move on to the comparison of the palette. Look how beautiful this packaging is. I like that this packaging is not like the other ones. This is the inside of the palette. One thing that I was worried about is that this palette was going to be just like the Divine Rose 1 or 2, but thankfully it wasn't the case. This has different shades, completely different. They might look like a little bit, but they are different. And I will do light swatches comparing the colors that are more comparable to the Divine Rose 1 and 2. This pink over here, which is really pretty, it's like a peachy pink. It's really beautiful. It looks a little bit like this one. I'm going to swatch it for you. This is the Divine Rose. Put it here. Rose Decadence. Yeah, they are not the same. They look alike in the palette, but once you swatch it, they completely different shades. This is the Divine Rose 2 and this is the Rose Decadence. This one over here also looks like the Divine Rose over here. This is the color that I'm talking about. This is darker, definitely. So here it is, the shade in the Divine Rose 2, and here is in the Rose Decadence. You can see there's a big difference. This is darker and this is lighter. So far we don't have any repeat colors. And now let's move on to the Divine Rose 1, which is this one over here. And to be honest with you, I don't see any color that looks like the Rose Decadence. Those are the only two shades that looks like the Divine Rose 2, because the Divine Rose 1 have none of them have a similar color. They are completely different. This is 100% really good because we don't have any repeats. I'm gonna do the demo of the video. Taking my eye primer by NARS. I'm going to prime my eyes, and we are going to start by applying this color over here, this peachy pink. Look how pigmented this eyeshadow palette is. It's really pigmented, and one thing I have to say that these shadows are really soft, and you need to be careful because it has a lot of kickback. I'm going to blend this shadow all over my crease here, and I'm also going to bring it all the way up. Now I'm going to start packing the color. This is not completely matte. I can see like a sheen coming through. Okay, right now I'm taking this shade over here. First I'm just going to deposit the color right there in my outer B. So now I'm going to start blending the color. Okay, we're gonna take this color here, this pink color. It's a very beautiful baby pink. Now I'm going to finish with my face, and then we're gonna come back to finish this eye look. And we are almost finishing. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm going to smoke my lower lash line, taking this color over here. And now we're gonna come back to this shade over here. Okay guys, and this is the final look. What do you guys think? I know we can create this look with many other eyeshadow palettes that we already have, but nothing is like Pat McGrath. I love her shadows, and this eyeshadow palette did not disappoint me, and I am really happy to have it in my collection. And I don't know, what do you think? I love it. Okay guys, and this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you liked this video, and I hope it was informative so you could decide whether or not to pick up the palette. That's all for today. Thank you so much. See you next time.